What is going on, everyone? Nico Lint here with my boy Cody.
What up?
It is day one here at Tropic Star. Just look at this view from the room. All the boats, the 31 Bertrams lined up at the dock out here, ready to go. It's early, it's right about 6 o'clock. Here they wake you up at 5:40 and bring you coffee to your door. Breakfast starts at 6 and then the boats leave at 6:30. So we're getting ready now. You know, I don't know if I told y'all in the last video, but we are here for a tournament. And so tomorrow, tomorrow is Thursday. Thursday and Friday are the tournament days. And then today, Wednesday, this is kind of a pre-fish, free fish day. Have some fun, get used to everything. So no money on the line today, but gonna have a good time. As you can see, it is absolutely pouring down some rain. So definitely gonna be a wet one. It's the rainy season here in Panama, but we're gonna go get some breakfast and then head out to the boats, and it's gonna be a fun one, so stick along. Ready for a day of fishing, big dog?
Can't wait, brother. Can't wait.
It is wet. I guess that's what you should expect in a rainforest. We finished some breakfast. Time to go try to catch some fish now. We got this. Giddy up, cowboy. Go, boy.
Rain jacket on.
We left the dock and are headed straight out to the reef to catch some live bait, which you guys are going to see how we do that in a second here. But live bait fishing is a huge part of the fishery here at Tropic Star Lodge. Yes, they do pull lure sometimes. Yes, they do bait and switch fish sometimes. But arguably the preferred method for catching the big blue and black marlin here is live bait. And so this was my first time ever live baiting for billfish, so I'm extremely excited to learn it, and you guys are gonna come along and learn with me, so let's get out to the reef. All right, what are we doing?
Getting a little fit bait right now, getting some little bonitas.
Oh yeah. Gotta get the bait before we can get the big ones. The process of getting live bait here is really easy and is extremely reliable. We just ran out to the reef and looked for a school of bonita that were eating up on the surface. And once we found them, we went ahead and put 2 rods out that had these little silver spoons behind a planer on them. And we're just trolling around at 5 to 6 knots until we get enough bonita to support our full day of fishing. So let's go ahead and fill up the boat with bait and then get out there and catch some billfish. Cody, 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 Cody. Giddy up. Uno más. Uno más.
Hey, we're catching fish already, baby.
I know, right? Hey, Cody, Cody, Cody. Giddy up, cowboy. No more? All right. All right, we just put some live baits out, one on each corner here. We're gonna go ahead and start trolling the reef here and see if we can't pick up an early fish. Instead of running way offshore to start the day, we decided to take 3 of those bonita that we just caught and bridle them through the nose with a circle hook and go ahead and put some baits in the water here. On the right rigger, we have a short bait. On the left rigger, we have a long bait. And then on the center rigger, we have a bait way out back.
and we're just slow trolling those around the reef at 2 to 3 knots in hopes that there's a billfish around, and if we get lucky, it just might pay off.
Tighten it, tighten it. Yeah, man. Yeah. Woo. Oh, here we go, here we go. Giddy up, wind, 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 wind. Oh, aquí. Yeah. Ah, there we go, there's one. Oh. Get that over. Woo! Wait. Yep. Sorry. I'll pass it over here. Yeah, come get it. You want a picture with it? So you want to come by the fish? Yeah, put this. Yeah.
We got ourselves a nice little Pacific sailfish, and the captain and mate really wanted me to put the camera in the water, but sadly I just wasn't ready for the shot, and so it was nothing but bubbles, but still a beautiful fish.
Yep. Almost. There we go. First one down, baby.
Vamos, güey.
There we go. Vamos, come on. Yep.
Vamos. Necesitamos 30 más.
30 más.
Los negros y los azul. Go, baby. Took us
All
a
right,
while
there
to
we
get
go.
him. He was
I know,
about
right?
every bait.
One sail down. How we feeling, baby?
We're good, baby. We're just getting warmed up. We're ready for some blues and blacks now.
Oh yes. That got the blood flowing.
And just like that, we have our first Panamanian billfish. We got the skunk off the boat. It's our first fish of the trip. We are excited, but we just got the baits out back. We're slow trolling around the reef again in hopes of picking up another one, but this time we're changing it up just a little bit. In addition to all of the live baits that we're fishing, we did go ahead and put a belly bait off of the transom in hopes of enticing a small sailfish or something up to the back of the boat that we can feed it to. So let's see if that pays off for us.
You go get it. Of course, Cody, it's the egg. It's the egg.
Sure enough, a good 25 to 30 minutes later, a sailfish just came up behind the boat, and so we took the belly bait and we tried to pitch it to it, but the sailfish just wouldn't stick to the bait. He hit it a couple times, but we just couldn't keep him glued on, which is sadly how this style of fishing just goes sometimes. So we're gonna get the bait set back up and go try to find us some more fish.
The captain and mate see something, so we're headed out to go see what it is.
We ran over to the area where the captain wanted to fish and put the live baits back out, and we've been slow trolling around this area for the last hour to an hour and a half and have not seen a single form of life, which is sadly just how fishing goes sometimes. So I think we're gonna give it a little bit longer and then maybe change up the tactics to hopefully change up our luck. Of course, it just started bucketing down rain, which I guess is to be expected because we are fishing out of the rainforest right now in the rainy season, but it definitely still puts a damper on things a little bit. We haven't had any more luck live baiting since those couple fish this morning, and so we're changing it up now. We're gonna go ahead and put some lures in the water and see if maybe pulling some plastics will change up our luck a little bit. I sadly missed filming for the last hour to an hour and a half somehow, but in that time period, we went ahead and we're just pulling around lures and really had no real luck. We did end up catching a decent sized mahi-mahi, dolphin, dorado, whatever you want to call it. And instead of keeping it, we actually put a tag in it and released it, which I'm going to talk about the whole tagging process later in this video when we get back to the lodge. So stick around for that because it is extremely interesting. Guy Harvey was actually at the lodge at the time too, and they were doing this whole tagging program. So super interesting, and I think you guys will find that interesting. But as you can see, the sun has finally come out, and we did change up our tactics yet again. We took all the hooked lures out of the water and put out lures with no hooks in them, and we're doing some bait and switch fishing. And so basically what that is doing is trying to get a billfish all, hot and bothered by one of the hookless lures and attacking it. And so if he gets hot on one of the lures, the captain will start pulling that lure close to the boat. And as it gets closer, we're gonna be dropping back a bait, whether it be a belly bait or a dead bonita, and quickly switching the spot with the lure with the dead bait, which has a hook in it. That way the billfish goes and grabs the dead bait. We can then feed it to it and hook it, and the hookup ratios are a lot higher this way. So let's hope we can have some luck this time.
How we feeling?
We're ready to catch some more fish.
Woo. It's been a slow couple hours. We need some action. We need some bites. How we feeling?
2 hours to go.
Woo. Oh yeah, I'm feeling good. We're gonna get some action. All right, we're switching to a little live bait now. We're gonna run off this rigger, run off that rigger, and then we have this one up with the dead bait off the center rigger. Gonna change it up because it's been a slow day.
Belly bait's out. Let's finish strong.
We need it.
Finish strong.
And that is lines in after a very slow afternoon.
Long day today. Long day.
Yeah. Tomorrow's gonna be much better though. Back to the lodge. We made it back into Piñas Bay, which is the bay where the Tropic Star Lodge is located, and even though it was a slow day and we really didn't catch much, we still had an amazing time. And here at the lodge, all the boats fly flags for everything they caught. So we put up the Sailfish flag, and we even put up the mahi-mahi, dolphin, dorado flag, which I know in the States we don't really fly, however down here they do, and so it was nice to at least come back to the dock with a little bit of laundry. But let's get the boat docked up and get off and see how everyone else did. As you can see from the flags flying from some of the other boats, there were definitely some fish caught today. That boat next to us caught 2 blues and a dolphin, so the fish are definitely out there. Luckily, today was a practice day and doesn't count for the tournament, so tomorrow we're just gonna have to do a better job of finding the fish. If you guys are boat fanatics like me, I don't know how you can't not watch this and absolutely appreciate these little boats they have here. The 31 Bertram is such an iconic sport fishing boat, and so to be able to see a fleet of such immaculately maintained 31 Bertrams out there fishing hard every single day is just something that's super awesome. And so I could sit here and watch these boats back in literally all day long.
I talked about this in my first Tropic Star video that I posted, which I'll link at the top of the screen right now, but they do accept private boats here at the lodge, which is really awesome. And I've talked about this on the channel a ton, but I'm a yacht broker. I sell boats for a living, and the custom boat world is definitely my favorite part of the industry to work in. So it's always a treat to be able to appreciate these works of art up close. And something that I want to make a quick note of is that the lodge does not only have 31 Bertrams. If you have a larger group and all want to fish together, they do have, I believe, 2 of these older Hatterases. And then recently they added 2 47 Vikings to the fleet as well. So they do have a couple bigger boats if that's what you're interested in.
All right, as you can see, we made it back. Had a fairly decent day of fishing. We got 1 sail, 1 dolphin, which I actually don't think I filmed just because things were hectic and we were trying to tag the dolphin instead of keep it. So we were searching for the tags, but overall a decent day, you know, by standards here in Panama, very slow. But that's just how fishing goes sometimes. A couple of the other boats in the fleet, as y'all just saw with the flags and the boats and everything, got a couple marlin, couple black marlin, couple blue marlin. I think maybe 4 marlin we caught today total, maybe 5. And so good day, great, you know, pre-fishing day of the tournament. The tournament starts tomorrow, so that's when it counts. And so that's when we're going to be going all out, trying to win it all. I think we have a good boat and a good captain as well, so should be exciting. But this video is not over yet, because now that we've finished fishing, we're going to go hang out with everybody and you know, have a good post-fishing day, and then, you know, do our planning and get ready for the tournament. So let's head down to the bar. How much do you think they paid for this place?
I don't know, but dude, it can't make money.
I feel like it, like, for a while I was like, for the rates they pay, like, I bet they make a fortune.
But I guess the black marlin rates, yeah.
No, but for the rates they pay. But then when we came and got the tour guide, I'm like, holy, this is.
There's a lot of.
I was like, dude, the moving parts here are ridiculous. You know.
The fuel,
That's what I said. The moving parts are ridiculous.
yeah.
Woof. All right, so as y'all just saw, we just had some drinks at the bar, talked to everyone who was fishing today, got a little bit of intel, hung out, made some friends, the things you do when you sit at a bar. Oh my God, what just jumped on me? Oh, that was weird. And so now we have dinner tonight. And so during at Tropic Star, they occasionally do dinner at the pool bar. And when they do it at the pool bar, it's a buffet style dinner. And when they do it at the restaurant, it's, you know, where you pick your food that morning and then they serve it to you that evening. And it's a little more fancy. I wore a collared shirt. And so yesterday, I think I put it in the video, the last video, but it was at the restaurant. And so, you know, a little bit nicer. Tonight's at the pool bar buffet, hence why I'm just in a Aubrey Brothers t-shirt. And so head down to the pool bar, which I don't think I've showed you guys yet. Beautiful bar. And so I think y'all are gonna like it. Should be a really good dinner. They have a whole nother bar over there too, so it should be a pretty lively scene. So I'm gonna show you guys what that all looks like.
This dinner looks absolutely phenomenal. They have this table here for all your salads and appetizers, and then on one of the bars they have all the main entrees laid out. They always have a meat, a fish, a bunch of sides, breads, rice. It is just absolutely amazing, this food, and I cannot wait to eat because this food looks so good. And please just take a second to appreciate how awesome this atmosphere here is. When it's all lit up at night, it is just perfect. And you already know that I can't pass up a good dessert. This was something that was actually really interesting, and I alluded to this earlier in the video when I talked about us tagging that Dorado. But while we were there at the lodge, the Dolphin Fish Research Program was also there, tagging dolphin and encouraging all of us to also tag any small dolphin, mahi-mahi, dorado, whatever you want to call it, that we caught. And for those who don't know, it's an organization that's pretty much the largest in the world at what they do. They exclusively study Dorado and the populations of Dorado and the movement of Dorado. They tag them with both conventional tags and then also satellite tags that are designed to stay in the fish for a period of time and then pop off, float to the surface, and transmit that data to a satellite so that the researchers can see what that fish did, how deep the fish went in the water, the path that it traveled, and all of that good stuff. And so this evening, they actually sat and gave us probably an hour-long presentation on all of the work and why it's important and everything like that. And so it was extremely interesting. And after sitting through this, it makes me want to start tagging all of the small dolphin that I catch instead of killing them all, which is what we usually do. And so I'm actually going to request a tagging kit from them so that when we're fishing in the Bahamas, I can actually start tagging some of these Dorado. But I'm not going to bore you guys, obviously, and make you sit through an hour of this conversation. So down in the description below and also somewhere on the screen, I'm going to put the website for the Dolphin Fish Research Program so you guys can go and take a look for yourselves and see all the cool work that they're doing. That dolphin seminar was actually extremely interesting. You know, sitting in there makes me want to start tagging dolphin instead of killing all the ones we see. And so anyone watching this, you know, please, any small dolphin you have, please start tagging them. Do not kill them. I'm gonna, and below in the description, I'm gonna put all the information for that Dolphin Fish Foundation that is in charge of doing all the tagging and the data collection and all of that for the dolphin fish, because that was super, super interesting. But it's late, it's 9:30. Tomorrow's the first day of the tournament. We have a 5:30 a.m. wake up call. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this video away now. And tomorrow will be a new video that y'all will see in the next 3 to 4 days. And so subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below what you want to see, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.